Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1. Eagle Strike number 9 finals. Ray against Reakly. We are on Twin Beaches. And I'm incredibly hyped, because finals are always great fun. And it's the first time for Reakly, if I'm not mistaken, to be in the finals. So, there are expectations, right, Mr. Greyshot? What do you think we are going to see?
Well, without looking at units and what, Ray typically likes the MG bazooka intro, but versing the Vermach is a little bit of a twist. Maybe less bazooka, more MGs. Reakly, I'm not sure. Let's see. Reakly's going with a double Pioneer and a Grenadier start. Okay. Avadi, was I right about Ray?
Yes, Ray doing his casual. The Ray special. You know, when you go to dine at Ray's, you know what you get. MGs are all the way to do it. He's a firm believer that riflemen are useless and the only real way to play USF is with MGs, so let's see how this will play out. We are on Twin Beaches, probably the map with the most meta knowledge being in the game since day number 1, has seen most tournament games ever, which gives me a little bit of a surprised vibe that Reakly is not starting with triple Pioneer. Some would say that's the most efficient way as Wehrmacht to play this map, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see how this plays out. The hill is now getting into control of Ray. The map got a slight rework, right? A couple of patches, so the fuel got reduced from 10 to 8 to make it less of a high fuel map. Ray now has fuel advantage, though.
Yep. I will say, Reakly putting mines down, I think, in similar to like what Ray does in areas where there could be travel or high likelihood of travel. So, nice to see. I also liked what Reakly did. He immediately, as soon as he was hit by the MG, immediately went to the building so he could stop being suppressed. Because he just got suppressed as he got to the building, got in the building, then got out. So, now the MGs has to set up. Grenadiers make it to cover. Scout units are getting close.
Which unit?
For our first engagement in mid.
You focus on the MG or the scout? But we have a
right now the
Pioneer.
MG I would focus on.
Yeah, but the scouts have not much damage, but they have great accuracy, so they do great damage. However, Reakly wins the first infantry engagement there. MG has to go home. We might lose even the second model. Nope. But second MG comes around and Gren has to go home. Oh, might even get wiped. Scout accuracy might save the day. Nope.
Deploying engineers down.
But more infantry is coming in from Reakly. Will force off. And suddenly it looks really, really good for Reakly. He got the map, playing an extended tier 1, getting officer quarters. Full retreat from Ray and some good old minesweeping by the
being seized by the enemy.
engineers on the beach side. That was an amazing first engagement.
They've cut us off.
It was indeed. Now all of Reakly's forces have additional veterancy. That means also the Grenadiers can heal themselves, which was really good for him. Ray is just got the medical the medical HQ for his base, so he can heal all of his men. And as the MG's coming out, open to support the engineer in mid. Or near mid.
Yeah, Reakly denies the decap on the beach side. Was able to do a lot of damage. Reakly... Oh, we didn't check out the band. Such a noob caster error, but since Ray does not have advanced infantry in the loadout, I think Reakly banned it. You know, Reakly is so honed and he's training so much. Let's see if he's able to win his first title. There.
Yeah,
and
I mean, that Rent-A-Blob has been so powerful. It's probably a good idea they remove that. But again, I know heavy weapons is also pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Territory
All
Oh,
sector
MG is
claimed by the enemy.
outflanked, but second MG is coming around.
I will say, Reakly has done a really good job at reducing...
An entire gun crew has been killed.
No!
Toy grenades! People called them toy grenades, but... They did their job. He stole the MG, merged into it to keep it in the field, and Ray might lose the other MG as well. Nope, Reakly did not react there on time. Let it slip. But major first wipe there. Reakly now 4 Grenadiers and the stolen 30 cal. Going for breakthrough. And he's looking super fine, like mighty fine.
What a... I mean, we've seen Ray off his game, but not this early, not like this. Reakly just doing such a good job at throwing off Ray. Not to say Ray doesn't have some tricks up his sleeve. We got the personnel carrier coming on in. So he got some armor, but we'll see. It's a really good start for Reakly, who's now upgrading his base to Luftwaffe Company.
Yeah, pretty standard. And the stolen MG is such a clutch unit. No, Flamer Pioneer gets denied. Reakly is able to hold the hill. He has fuel advantage. Ray is getting the half track though, but with fuel advantage, Reakly has a great lot of choices what he's getting next.
Victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Well, we know one choice. Reakly went breakthrough. So Tiger?
Yeah, late game calling Tiger for sure. Ray didn't pick a battle group yet.
Munitions point is being attacked.
I don't want to say it, but it smells like perfect.
Yeah, I mean, especially in these 1v1s, Pershing is just so good because of his speed and firepower, so...
Snare on the half track,
lost the
no
territory
follow-up,
sector.
so not a huge thing. Grenade on the MG. Ooh, great damage there. Will be forced off. And I don't think Ray will gain the hill. There's a lot of fighting in this area, but so far Reakly was able to hold the ground. He's getting 2-1 now. Ray is investing into the Zuka squad.
We've lost control of a sector.
Right now a big issue. Oh wait, hold on. Double scout pressing to the flank of those grenadiers and trying to, I'm assuming, go for the muni.
Yeah,
while
but
the quad
MG
mount's
is in
being healed
position.
from the engineer.
But MG is not getting the suppression. Hill will now flip into Ray's favor, but it was under some heavy
Bazooka squad
casualties.
reporting in.
One of the scout units hit a mine, forcing it back. 221 is on the field, rushing toward the beach that's on the south side. Most likely the engineer squad's the target.
Yeah, 2-1 will deny the decamp here. I'm not sure if Ray will stick around. We have the quad though.
The fuel point is being
It's a
lost.
soft counter to the 2-1. I'm interested to see if Reakly is going for the hunter. 2-1 gets some Zook shots in though, has to fall back. But look at the ammo that comes for Reakly. 56 per minute. He has so many options.
And that's good for him if he can... So many issues we've seen over the course of the last 2 days is just... Oh, you want a Faust to do something? Well, Muni really comes into play. But Reakly doesn't have to worry about it, at least for the moment. He has plenty of Muni.
Yeah, and keep in mind he's playing Wehrmacht tier 2, so Wehrmacht tier 2 loves ammo.
Beginning improvements to our infantry
Yep.
logistics.
Alright, speaking of ammo, he's using it to upgrade the 221 to get that anti-tank gun.
Good old Panzerbüchse.
Meanwhile, Ray's upgrading his infantry to get advanced logistics, making them cheaper to reinforce.
So let's see. Panzerbüchse is out. Is going in. Snare is out. That's a dead half track. Looks like the size of the gun matters.
Supplies are cut off. have
Here we
moved to our
go.
front
Quad
line.
goes down. Sadly, that renders the 2-1 with the
We're
Panzerbüchse
losing the fuel
useless.
point.
Because there are no other armored targets. But it will open up a lot of avenues for Reakly to push, and look how red the map is.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's looking great for... I mean, again, Reakly, as you stated before, very aggressive, and that came in clutch right there. But one thing as well that 221 can do is radio antenna, so he can detect other units in the fog of war, which would help.
That would be huge. Like map hack against those pesky MGs would be so good to like prepare your flanks and so on.
Sector lost.
Ray in the
So again,
meantime-
chat, we can confirm
the
that
lost MG
Reakly
and-
would be map hacking.
Yeah, I
Gun
know.
has been requisitioned.
Yeah, radio antennas, the OG map hack. The legal map hack, as I would rather want to put it.
Yes, legal. It's legal.
So Ray went for Pershing, heavy weapons have been picked, and 50 kills.
Assault half tracks will lead our boys to the front.
Well, Looks like the Bazooka team's trying to go for a cheeky cutoff, but Grenadiers come out just in nick of time to force that to engage and most likely force them back.
Oh boy, we might see a dead Pioneer on the beach. Ray's not chasing, so Pioneer will live to tell the story. First 50 cal is out, third MG's in the queue. Ray's like, you might be able to see my MGs, but I don't get the bigger MGs.
I'll get the bigger bullets.
The bigger bullets. We have a Wirbelwind in the queue though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big issue for him because that block can is no joke. Oh, what?
Been decrewed.
He might be able to steal it. He gets the suppression just in time. Losing the 50 cal would have catastrophic. He tried to smoke it off, reveals his battle group choice. Wirbel comes around the corner though, and we have only one view, and it's inside of the base.
He's getting the upgrade, but still, that's only one bazooka.
Man, I don't know what Reakly's. Maybe he increased the amount of gunpowder inside of his toy grenades or something, but his grenades are delivering.
They absolutely are. And again, there is a little bit of RNG-ness to grenades and stuff like that, chat, but
You have command.
like overall,
Research carried
like he's
out.
done just a really good job with his
Territory
micro,
point
with
is no
his
longer under
being
our
so
control.
aggressive and catching Ray off guard.
Yeah, Ray's really base pinned. I think we have a really long game in our hands. However, at the moment, Reakly is ahead. Double VP cap has roughly a 100 VP's lead. But keep in mind, it's Twin Beaches. Triple capping is hard due to the VP layout.
Resources cut off. We have territory isolated.
Alright, Grenadiers built some solid cover so he could take the position on the beach. MG, the 30 cal is slowly moving on up against it, but may find itself in a tough fight.
Yeah. Wirbel now moving over.
Again, I will say Reakly's done a really good job at keeping the fuel supremacy. Right now, he's still at 29, all thanks in part to that one fuel point that Ray is trying, but just can't grab.
Yeah, but Ray does not
Closer
need
to
much
the-
fuel, right? He can play full tier 2, tier 2, and
Engineer
offers
squad
everything
has
that
been
he needs.
killed.
Oh, Grenadier almost died. It was so low. But Engineer Squad now being picked by the Wirbelwind, potentially.
Will get the vibe. He can't chase though. There is the Zoot squad, so he needs to try to get the long range shot in. He gets it, and though he runs and has to run, but he will cut the corner in time and will make it home. But yeah, like I said, Ray does not need much resource. He just needs a VP, little bit of resource income. Cause Persian Call-In will save the day, and tier 2 has everything that he needs. Zooks and MGs.
Alright. And if he still had the quad mount, he has interchangeable parts, so he can switch it to pretty much anything he wants. Alas, he doesn't right now have the muty for upgrades, but still.
Panzerbüchse said
Oh, wait.
being useless. Sitting in the middle doing nothing. He can't even cap with it, right? Because he's not back. So
Yeah. Grenadier does get a nice little cut off. So, but Scout Unit's going to retake that back.
but Ray
see.
really behind. Like, he's barely able to leave his base.
Engineers on the
Yeah,
field.
I mean, he's behind, but he does have a couple of advantages at the moment. He got second bazooka team. The Wirbelwind's back at base, so Reakly can't use it for the
The
moment.
fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Are we going to see a second Wirbelwind? Wirbelwind rarely arrives on their own. Reakly is still some time away from Tiger. He invested some CP into the smoke bombs.
Commander, you have 5 command points available.
Drops it right in front of the 50 cal, so the Grenadiers aren't being shot at. Maybe can move over slightly to get that territory.
How much are the smoke bombs from Breakthrough? You see them so rarely, because people always pick the decapture thingy, the breakthrough ability, the namesake.
Wait, you telling me I'm going a battle group and I'm not going to pick the the ability that has the name in the title.
Yeah, people are weird, right?
That? Well, I mean, it's also Smoke. I mean, it may be something where it's like, well, maybe I need this other one. But Smoke has been really good, so Reakly using it extremely well to just stop those MGs from being combat effective, at least for a time.
Well, he has plenty of ammo income, so he can spam those smoke bombs.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? They also can spam manpower. Reakly at 900 manpower almost. It's he has plenty in the bank. He can again to do or pick whatever he wants.
Chat is smart and says smoke bombs are 40 ammo. It's not super expensive, but it's also not cheap. And by the way, I love the addition of 1 MP40 brand because sprint is useful. Actually, they are new riflemen, so the normal issue that MP40 grants have, that they don't scale well enough to keep up with riflemen, is not applying.
Yeah.
Ray trying to
Rebel Wind
destroy
took
the
some
building
shots.
by shooting at it with the Zook squad.
Like, guys, just keep firing bazooka shots. Eventually, it'll collapse.
Yes, no 2 Jaegers are on the way or on the field for Reakly. The building will slowly collapse, yes, think about leaving. 3 Zook squads do a lot of damage. Oh, that's that MG!
Oh no! And the MG collapses under the weight of the building.
Oh no, that's a huge
Dude.
loss. MG was such a clutch tool the Snowden want to keep or help with map control. In the meantime, Ray was able to creep up or creep back on the map. Map is really blue. The advantage that Reakly built up in the earlier stages of the game kinda evaporated now. And it feels like Ray's back to be in the driving seat. Wilbur didn't have the impact that Reakly hoped for.
enemy control now.
Yeah. It pushed back a scout, but you're absolutely right. There, it's just not been a killer, as honestly his grenadiers have been.
Overrun. It's theirs now.
Anyway, double MGs are moving down against Reakly's double grenadier and pioneer push. We'll probably get the fuel, but that's about it.
Yeah, the 50
Oh wait,
kill
what is
on the
this?
beach.
Look at all the infantry though in the middle of the map. Grenadiers, Jaeger squads, well, a lot of them with upgrades. Now pushing at the back of that MG.
Reakly has plenty smoke options now with 2 Jaegers with smoke, battle group smoke. If he finds, if he's able to smoke in the right moment, he can do some awful damage. Zook squads are not blocked up, so Wilbur can now push. But have fun killing him with 350 kill.
We've lost control of a sector.
It's a one
Yeah, I'll take
tanky
time.
boy.
Yeah. Again, it has the 25% harder to hit modifier on it. Or 20%,
Engineer
sorry.
squad has
And
been killed.
Something
Also
died,
additional
engineer died, got replaced right away. And suddenly map is again really web. Such a fluid game. Like, map control shifts an insane amount of time. However, Reakly still
Enemy
ahead
activity.
VP
Your
wise.
ignition point.
And keeping VP
Also,
control in
what-
mind is super important. Keep in mind, VP leader gets to choose faction or map in game number 5.
Engineers on the field.
So obviously it's still far away from a game 5, but you have to prepare early.
yeah. And right now, Reakly's in a really good spot. He's almost 170 points
Territory
difference
sector
right now
claimed by
with
the
Ray. And
enemy.
if you can keep the pressure, that'll be a lot of points in the bank. Meanwhile, I think one issue for Ray might be the sheer amount of frontline units, because we have 4 Grenadier and 2 Jaeger squads. Most of them, the Jaeger squads all have upgrades.
Yeah.
So if those infantry are just running around the map, it might be hard for even 3. Wait, no, he only has 2 MGs. 50 cows, but still, just 2. To hold all that infantry back.
Well, it's about finding those gaps, and so far Reakly is excelling at that. However, Ray is getting close to the Persian cordon. Ray
Wirbelwind
Reports of enemy movement.
gets
You're
the
victory
wipe on
point.
the bazooka team.
Showing dominance.
Like, you think you have a
They have
counter?
taken our
Not today.
victory point.
But I'm so scared, man. Once Ray gets out the Pershing, it will be tough cookies for
Bazooka
Reakly.
squad. Enemy
He
forces
is
are
quite
converging on the
That's-
fuel point.
he's quite behind regarding CPs due to the smoke bombs.
That is true. Actually, okay. So just for context, the Pershing is 11 command points.
Oh, I thought it's
Right,
10.
and-
Losing our capture point.
Then
Nope,
Reakly's
it's
not
11.
that behind. Then they are roughly on the same pace.
Yep. So right now,
We must pull this back.
Ray,
We're down to
sorry,
300
Reakly
points.
needs 9 command points. So they both are roughly 2, give or take. At this
Switch is cut off.
rate,
We have
especially because like
territory
Reakly
isolated.
is again putting a lot of hits on Ray. I think they'll both come out
Enemy
roughly
have
the
taken
same
territory
time.
from us.
Yeah, but you have to. It's insane. Like Reakly has barely any wipes on his count. I don't think even any wipes. And Ray lost so many squads already, but it feels like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Again, I think we're both reacting like this. Again, just to explain, is just because throughout this, like the first set of games we saw with Ray didn't really lose all that much. Ray was pretty dominant. This is the first time we're actually seeing him take some big hits.
Yeah. By the way, the squad that's hidden behind the overlay, because Ray's building against so many infantry squads, is a bazooka squad over here on the top. I just saw that in the stream overlay there.
Of course.
Uh,
All right. Yeah. Again,
but
we
the
have.
control, man. Reakly is doing relatively well. It's just Twin Beaches, man. You can't triple cap, so there is always comeback potential. Ray is flooding a lot of manpower. Reakly is flooding a lot of manpower. Guys, you can't
Full
take your
shot.
manpower into the next game. Oh, Captain Dan might bite
Wait.
the dust. Nope, at 50 kill saves today.
Right? Ray is 1 point away, and so is Reakly. They both have the fuel. They both have the manpower. Looks like it's gonna be battle of the heavies.
It's just who gets faster veterans or faster CP now. We see a dead Zook squad. Reakly is going all in as he usually does. He smells blood in the water.
Bazooka team is still surviving.
Gets it!
Just wiped
But
out
no, he has
the
Zook squads
squad.
in the back. Not sure which veteran. Yeah, that's a dead verbal. Bye bye.
Commander, CPs are... Enemy won't let up. We're down to 250
You know
points.
what? Because of that, both got that extra point, meaning
Heavy
both can
M26
get that heavy
Pershing
tank,
tanks are
and they
available
both
from the
call it
enemy
in.
At the same time, the battle of the heavies is upon us. Who has the better heavy? Is it the Tiger? Is it the Pershing?
All right, let's run through. Right now, there are 2 bazooka teams remaining. I think one has a white phosphorus upgrade, based on what I saw earlier with a shot. But still, that's
Sector locked.
it
No
for Ray,
contact.
except for maybe some mines. That's all the AT. Meanwhile, we have 4 grenadiers that can provide foul support and plenty of beauty in the bank for Reakly.
Yeah, oh boy. Tiger is now on the field though, and Tiger will get a warm welcome shot, or will make a warm welcome shot against the MG. Bye bye MG! Gets 2 models right away.
All right. Again, nice grenade on the 50 cal brings it down to about 2/3 health.
Zook's not great against the Tiger though.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
I think
No.
Reakly's
But you know what?
I think Reakly's ahead. I know it might be controversial, but I think once Reakly gets 2 Maras in the back to contest with the Pershing, the Tiger should deal easily with the
Routes are
squads
securing
and
our
keep the
capture
Maras some freedom to
Bazooka
maneuver.
squad reporting in.
I know we haven't brought it up in a while, but that 221 with the AT cannon's still there, and it can still fire that blinding shot at the Pershing. And here we go! The first engagement between the two tanks. Tiger lands the first blow.
Pershing misses, though. Reakly still ahead, has 430, and he didn't drop a single VP in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe even longer.
Tiger lands a second shot on the Pershing and one on the engineer squad, forcing it back.
Tiger
Duke
doing
teams
a
are moving
lot
on
of
in.
damage,
Capture
but
point under attack.
has to be careful now. Zooks are getting some penetrations, and Pershing
Territory
can't
lost.
follow up though. It's not really high HP. Tiger has now to run back and get repaired.
All right, Pershing keeping the infantry at bay, but the infantry's needed to help protect the Tiger.
We have two Vet2 Pioneers though, so repair speed
Victory
isn't that
point
bad
now
for
under enemy
Reakly.
control.
Pershing. Oh! The white phosphorus shot from the 2-1 didn't penetrate,
Sector gone.
so
We
nothing
must take
happened.
it back.
It just looks cool. It just the white phosphorus just has some smoke on it.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, I will say Tiger has double Pioneers healing compared to only a single Engineer. Oh nope, here's the second one coming on up on the Pershing.
Yeah, but Reakly has two Vet2 Pioneers. Not sure if he has sweepers on both of them, but I feel like Reakly has the superior repair at the moment.
Yeah.
We have one Shrek from
Bazooka
Reakly,
teams.
by the way. So we have triple Jaegers now.
Alright.
Oh, Pershing is coming. Both tanks are not fully repaired though. 2-1 is coming.
2-1 coming to help.
Oh, Zook Squad might get picked. Nope, gets away. White phosphorus shot penetrates
White
this
phosphorus
time.
shot. Oh, and we got a foul off the Grenadier.
Pershing is
Pershing is
engine
injured.
damage. However, Reakly has no follow-up. Zooks are screening the Tiger nicely, and 50 cal is outflanked by the MP40. Grand 50 cal is going home.
Tiger's focusing on the bazooka team.
Oh, that
We might have a
damage!
wipe.
That might be a dead Zook squad. Every dead Zook squad is an important wipe. Nope, Zook squad makes it
Capture a
home.
victory point.
Ray investing more into Zooks. He's hoping that the Zook squads are able to break the back of Reakly's Tiger, but so far they're not performing well. But how long till Ray reaches critical mass?
Yeah, that's fair. Ray has more men on the field and more AT infantry units, but that doesn't mean that Reakly can't get infantry AT units of his own. Jaeger squad with a Panzer Shrek has now entered the front lines.
We've lost a territory sector.
Oh boy. Pershing is fully repaired. Tiger also soon.
Issue right now I'm seeing as well is, at least frontline unit-wise, Reakly's is scattered across the map, helping him grab territory, but also not necessarily preventing the bazooka teams from moving on up.
Well, Ray has to play so clumped, and I think Reakly is abusing that fact by trying to play on the flank, but Ray is fast, so he will keep control with the MGs on the beaches.
Alright, Tiger has the high ground, using it to hit that 50 cal, but the 50 cal's defensive bonuses are keeping it alive.
You have 3 command points available.
What is Reakly planning to do? He could unlock firebombing. I'm not sure if the 251 with.
Hold on a moment. Pershing gets a decent shot on the Grenadiers, but a large amount of infantry units under Ray is moving up.
Yeah, now we have the big counterattack. It's 2 minutes ago it was the opposite. Reakly was dictating the pace of the game, was pushing. No Ray is doing it. It's such a fluent game, and not much has changed army composition wise, right? So it's just how the players take the engagements.
Yeah, right now Ray may be thinking long term as what to get next. He has more manpower and fuel in his bank. All right, here we go. Pershing moving on up. Watches the engineer squad get hit.
Tiger
Turns fire
has
on the
veterancy advantage. There's no advantage 2, Pershing only advance 1. Bounces the shot. Oh, he needs to wipe those bazooka squads. Once they hit veterancy 3, there will be such a tough ask to deal with. Like, they're so incredibly strong.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Pershing is close to Vet 2. Would give him a rate of fire weapon accuracy.
50k, yes, they could get destroyed. That would be a huge pickup. Zook squad will pick it up, but has to go home though.
Plus a scout squad.
Scout got wiped on the beach by the MP40 Grants, but the main fight, the main dish is in the middle. Tiger and Pershing are trying to dish it out, trying to get into better positions. Ray trying to harass the Tiger with the Zook squad, but they struggle. They don't have the veterancy 3 bonus.
Yeah, that Tiger's front armor is no joke. It has 380. Pershing has 300. So that's why we've seen a lot more shots of that Tiger penetrating the Pershing.
Reports of enemy movement.
But the one advantage that the Pershing has, it's mighty fast. Tiger has the range advantage though, and the armor advantage. So Reakly now going deep into enemy territory. There could be mines here, but he does not care. He is going in. Oh boy, Pershing, Zook squad veterancy 2 could have the satchel, but he is not deciding to go in 2-1. Also falling back.
Point is no longer under our control.
We get
Truck
one
team from the
track
Jaeger
shot.
squad gets a good hit.
Tiger could go
Second hit
forward.
as well.
Pershing has to fall back to repair. The switch of the side for Ray didn't work out. He's now back to repairing, which gives Reakly more time to grab
Black
the map.
Dragon howitzers available to saturate the target area.
Bazooka team moving on in, gets hit by the Tiger, loses a good chunk of its health. A lot of the infantry, though, is suppressed under Reakly thanks to 250 cals hitting from 2 flanks, but though smoke comes in.
Yeah, one Jäger has to go home though. Zook squad is taking a beating and shooting on the Jäger instead of the Tiger.
We must act.
But Ray still flooding a lot of manpower, has unlocked Black Dragon.
It captured a victory point.
Oh boy.
221 gets another white phosphorus shot, blinding the Pershing, if only for a moment. But the Grenadiers are rushing up.
Nate is
Right
on the MG. That will hurt. Or not.
Loses a decent chunk of health. They're focusing on it with the other
Oh, I
Grenadiers.
get the
Tiger
from the
kills.
Tiger. Zook squad has got to go home. Is veterancy 3 though. Destroying the 50
taking a
cal
lot
is
of
the
hits.
priority target. Ray in the meantime tanked up to T for getting a Sherman.
I
Ray
can see more armor being beneficial.
50 cal gets stolen. Even the other 50 cal might go down. One more shot by the Tiger gets it. Heavy losses for Ray.
221 trying to go for the kill.
Pershing going in.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Destroys the 50 cal, will fall back. Ray getting a Hellcat, decides to switch units. A Hellcat will be such a nice addition. AT waste. Reakly needs to invest into some proper AT. Pershing goes in. Tiger is low. Zook squad is shifting over. Tiger might bite the dust. Red one from Pershing has been used. Tiger hits veterancy 3. Pershing is low. Those smoke bombs.
That's a Tiger
Short.
down.
Tiger goes down. Hellcat gets
Oh
cancelled.
my.
Sherman in the queue.
Defend our victory
That's-
point. We're losing it.
That's massive.
That's a huge
Well, the
loss.
50 cal is a nice steal. Oh
They
no.
have taken our victory
That
point.
without a heavy, that Pershing has almost nothing to fear.
Yeah, but it needs some time to get repaired. Reakly has VPs, he could rebuild, but it's a long road.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough
losing the
fight.
fuel point.
That's all I'm gonna say, Chad. It's gonna be a tough fight, but there's still Faust, there's still Shreks. Reakly still has plenty of muni. And again,
Reports of enemy
oh,
movement
another
near our
50
victory
cal was
point.
picked.
Yeah, but gets recruit. But the veterancy reset is a huge thing. Negating those big,
A victory
big.
point is under enemy control now.
It's a damage reduction. Is received accuracy, but still.
All right. And this is where we got Sherman on the field, and I think this is where we start seeing Reakly's weakness. He has a lot of infantry that's taking a lot of manpower, which is going to delay any AT or heavy tank or anything that he could potentially deploy.
Commander, we should spend our
2-1 with the white phosphorus shot, forcing back the Pershing. By the way, we missed the wipe of the
lost the weapon crew.
Shrek
All dead.
Jaeger.
Oh, we did.
Reakly is getting closer to a new Tiger. He has the few, but 700 manpower ain't that ain't little. It's a lot.
Yeah. And again, as soon as Ray, which, again, Ray's not dumb. As soon as Ray realizes the lack of AT under Reakly, I think we're going to start seeing base pushes.
I think Ray realizes it, but he wants to play safe. Don't win harder than you already are. Like, Ray is ahead, but he had heavy losses. Infantry-wise.
Pioneer just gets put down by the Pershing. And I can't
Sherman
believe
on the
saying
way
this.
from Ray. Oh, Ray is replacing lost infantry with tanks.
This is tough. This is really, really tough. Now the Pershing can just stay on the high ground and just pop shot. Oh, never mind. He just shot his bazooka team and led to dying by the 50 cal.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
M4A1 Sherman
Wow.
deploying.
Incredible.
Second Sherman's on the field. Can Reakly stall long enough? Like I said, 7 manpower
Enemy
is a
forces
lot,
are converging
especially
on
if
a
you have to
fuel
reinforce
force.
so much
The victory
infantry.
point is under attack. We must act.
Yeah. All right, he's at 250. He needs either 550 more or
And
he doesn't have a tank
victory
depot,
point
right?
has fallen
Nah,
into enemy
tank
control.
depot is not an option, like tier 4.
Yeah, I was just making sure. So he does. He has to go for the Tiger.
Yeah, he has to.
400 more
Lost the territory
manpower.
sector.
Reakly
He
tries to
takes
play
a
a
hit.
tall game, playing on the flanks, and it worked to some
control of the
degree, but no,
sector.
with double Sherman on the field, he can't really do that anymore.
Yeah. Even with the Tiger, he needs to play incredibly defensive.
Yeah, double Sherman, no getting the
conversion
they got the
completed.
upgrade. 76er Shermans now.
Yeah. Because the fear would be the Tiger would just be overwhelmed by allied armor.
Yeah.
And again, I will say this, that 221 is doing everything it can to just delay the armor and get some decent shots. But
Yeah. Obviously, Reakly.
wait,
I don't know. Reakly is bleeding manpower. Like, he's never going beyond 300 manpower at the moment, and this pushes the Tiger further and further away.
50 cal in the south gets decrewed. That's one of the important. 221 fires a shot, does hit. But again, it's a nice little like bonus shot, but it's not gonna kill a Sherman.
Yeah, Sherman's holding the beach side, Pershing holding the other beach side. I don't know. I really don't know. Third Sherman, I think Reakly is dead. The loss of the Tiger sealed the deal. Even if he gets the Tiger
Yeah.
out, the Tiger will just get bum rushed by 3 Shermans and a Vet 3 Pershing. The veterancy disparity is huge.
Again. Oh, wait, and there are the Shermans. Now we're getting closer to Reakly's base.
Gets
He
the
does
stare
have
off,
plenty
but
or some Muni. That's the one thing. Muni-wise, at the very least, Reakly's still raking it in for at least a moment.
Reakly's now refusing to reinforce anything.
Commander, we should
Wait,
spend our
he's
munitions.
killing the
Wreckage.
Tiger? I guess... Yeah, I guess you
Sherman
just want
tank,
to remove a
finished and
pathfinding
ready.
issue. Because
Nope.
I was going to say, Reakly can't salvage it.
Reakly is at the base, not reinforcing, waiting for the Tiger. How close are we to
Alright.
victory with the books? It's close. It's more health, more rate of fire, but you still have the same problem. The damage is relatively low, and the penetration isn't that good.
I love that Ray's just sitting outside of Reakly's base with 3 Shermans, being like, all right, come out with your hands up.
He knows
surrender."
what's coming, right? He knows that Reakly is waiting for the new Tiger.
300 points remaining for the Germans.
Tiger is now out. We see a fighting nest on the VP. Probably an MG. More MG nets coming down. Ray is sealing the deal. It's now or never for Reakly. He needs to win this engagement, or he has to go home.
Pershing is waiting on the flank.
And that's what I told. Yeah, and Pershing comes and look at this. Tigers, 50% HP, and it's dead.
That was a good ambush by Ray. That was a very solid ambush.
Yeah, it was an obvious ambush though.
Yeah, I mean it was, but like, man, Reakly was so close. He was so close to beating Ray.
Close to greatness.
But in the end, Ray and again, the only thing I could think of would be activating the Blitzkrieg ability to make the Tiger have a faster rate of fire and movement, right?
Yeah,
I think that's the 2. Rate of fire and movement.
He overinvested into infantry. At least it feels like it. I know Maras are not fun to use if the enemy has Zooks. But
Or even just a pack gun.
Yeah, backtacking maybe into AT guns. Something was needed. Like, the Tiger did amazing. But,
I mean,
yeah. It's just...
Pershing got 48 kills. Tiger got 43. So again,
Yeah.
solid game. It was so close. But yeah, I think a single pack gun might have done it. But again, I will say this. Reakly did incredible with the first game.
Yeah.
I am so curious to see game 2 now.
Yeah, we will be back in a couple of seconds. See you in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 between Reakly and Ray. Reakly put hell of a show in game number 2. It was close. It was a nail biter. But in the end, Ray prevailed. Is he able to reproduce that? Will Ray show why we call him the best player, or will Reakly win game number 2? We will see. Ray switching up the script, how it looks like it. Playing not Wehrmacht, but Dag. What is Reakly doing, my dear friend, Mr. Greyshot?
Well, initially, we have one Panzer Pioneer and Kreuzschützen. Thinking that right. Motorcycle team moving on in. We also have a second Panzer Pioneer. No battle groups yet. Usually, I mean, oh, yeah, there we go. The half track is the next out. So we can see a clown car being deployed.
HMG team deploying.
And what's weird is Reakly, is doing again, I say Ray's tactic just because he's the first person who did it in this tournament that I saw. But the idea of the MG instead of going into Rifleman.
Yeah. It's interesting to see that Reakly suddenly switched up the script and is not playing Rifleman. Obviously, I don't watch much his stream, but when I do, I never see him play MG spam. I might be wrong, but is it the call to switch up your strategy into something you are way less familiar in a tournament setting?
That is fair. The only thing I will say is we have seen how dominant this strat was used against other Doc players. And I just mean that in an idea of going with MGs and bazooka teams over Riflemen, because the Doc have a harder time early on with their light vehicles against bazooka team, and the MGs suppressing their initial infantry. So we'll have to see how things fare. But double engineers is a little bit of a change, I think. I guess to help with the capping.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just... Maybe Reakly practiced that off stream? But...
I see what you're thinking. He went on stream for hours to show one strategy.
Yeah.
So anyone watching would see one, and then secretly practice with another off the books. Well played.
30 cal doing
Alright.
some nice damage in the middle. Bike is getting
Yeah,
held
scout
back at the
units-
moment from the scout, but this is just a matter of time before the scout has to go back. Ooh, Ray is preparing a special. Italian infantry.
Assault Grenadiers are a good counter.
Yeah, and assault grenadiers. Second MG on the way from Reakly. L640s are still some time away. 1 CP. So Reakly has plenty of time to prepare, but it's hard to prepare for a strategy
Heavy machine
when
gun
you
has
don't
been
know it's
requisitioned.
coming.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Okay, there's a second 30 cal. Also, we got some mines being placed by Reakly just in case something chases. I don't know. I don't see either player being super aggressive at going for a kill, right?
Yeah.
Cover his position.
Orders
That-
have
that
been
was a
carried
joke.
out. We're losing a fuel point.
Oh, assault grenadiers are coming in. Assault disembark will kick. Not now,
Oh,
because
the
he
other
left
30
while the 250 was not in combat, so no assault disembark for Ray, but it's not needed.
Commander, starting ISC upgrade.
Map control
Hey, you know what?
looking
It's-
well for Ray, at least resource-wise. Reakly has VP advantage though, but I
Enemy
don't think
movement near
Ray is
victory
focusing
point.
on VPs whatsoever currently.
No, he's not. Right now down by about, what, 85, but still, it's not, I guess, as important for him. It's just important. Oh, nice sweeper, by the way, for the Panzer Pioneer. But it's just important that he just keeps the pressure on Reakly, which, by the way, pressure-wise, he's gotten 8 kills, and Reakly has gotten 0.
Oh, that hurts.
None.
That hurts. Obviously, MG Spammer usually don't get many kills. They trade map control with suppression and slow pushes, but
One of our
no
munition
kills
points
whatsoever
being
is a bad sign.
neutralized.
250 will do the good old minesweeping, but since there is no follow-up, 250 will survive. MG can't move up. Yeah, repairs
Commander,
there on time.
ISC upgrade. Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Scout pops a flare, but immediately the motorcycle team just dives on in. With its Vet 1 ability, it should be able to easily push back that scout unit.
A victory point is under enemy
250 already
control
combat
now.
ready once again. MG will forced off.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Retreat nades.
Right.
Get dodged. Or not on point.
Panzer Pioneers push back by the
Victory point
Engineer
is under
Squad,
attack.
but Assault
We must
Grenadiers are
act.
the king right now at close range combat, force the Engineer Squad back. Captain and 30 cal moving on in against that light carrier.
And we have a half track on the way for Reakly, so pretty standard here.
The enemy is
build
stealing
order
our
so
munitions
far.
point.
Reakly struggles with map control. It's not as bad, he's,
Grab the M1. Start digging.
but I still feel like Ray's ahead, and Ray is getting a lot of tier 2 units. Has the Panzerjäger out, has the MG in the
Infantry,
queue.
Get to cover.
He is setting up. So yeah,
No, I mean, right now, just across the board, Ray is just doing a really good job of keeping the pressure. Now we have an MG34
Territory sector
coming
claimed by the
out.
enemy.
Let's see. Meanwhile, Reakly has that carrier. No upgrades yet, but I guess it gets just fire with its main gun.
yeah, it's enough. The Pintle 50 cal is decent.
Concentrate your fire.
First Luke squad no in the queue for Reakly.
Taking rounds. Enemy CP in sight.
Mine gets spotted in the middle.
Enemy contact with the
Just the anticipation in the air, man. Like, Ray's waiting for the 2 CPs. He's a little bit behind manpower-wise. Not behind, but he lacks the manpower to get the L640 call in right away.
field up.
Oh, Captain Dan might bite the
Bazooka
dust
squad,
if
reporting
Reakly
in.
is not retreating him.
An entire gun crew has
And
been
look how
killed.
Ray is setting up. He got the sweep out, is not even going for the sweep. He's trying to look at the main road if there are any mines. Garros back now will lose the Panzerjäger though. Major wipe there.
Yeah, I was watching that. It's like, what?
So half track will have some more free roaming time. L640s have been unlocked. And here we go.
Engineers have been reinforced.
What?
Ready to get to it.
attempted
out of
pick on the
supply.
captain does
They cut us
not happen from the half track. Half track now walking into a bazooka, or backing up into a bazooka team.
Weapon support center is taking
Zook's
sustained
team
damage.
really important now. Second Zook is on the field. I want to know if Reakly is anticipating the L640s, or he's like, all right, I don't need anything else, so double Zook would be the safe bet. I didn't saw anything, so Ray is probably cooking.
He just went
And
through
they get
the
the one
barricade.
welcome right away. They don't have the upgrade yet. I think one L640 will go down. Half rank gets
Half-track
picked
is
though.
trapped.
Zook squad
Hey,
gets into position, gets some connecting shots, but both L640s get away
wait.
and gets the
Sector
wipe on
lost.
one. So
No
it's something.
contact.
Half rank for L640.
Yeah, I mean, they got look, killing the personnel carrier is a pretty good win, but you did lose one of your L6s, so you didn't get away scot clean.
Yeah, double Zooks saved the day.
Got free. Yeah.
The first strike damage that the L640s usually do wasn't that big. He might pick up a scout
The
though,
enemy have taken
so
territory
something.
from us.
Scout unit may burn to death on the retreat here. Yep,
Awesome
there it
scout
goes.
squad.
L6 getting some decent hits in. Now hitting the base.
Yeah, they're
Well, it has to pull away though.
quite mobile, so there will be a plague.
Keep firing, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah, he gets a
And
new half track
M3
out though.
half-track moving to the line. Resources cut off. We have territory isolated.
Okay. Personnel carrier moving on in, hitting the Panzer Pioneer. Engineer should be able to force it back.
Yeah, L6, at least he got one, so the wipe
One
potential
of our
is lower,
sectors
but
is now in
still.
enemy hands.
Zook
Bazooka
squad
team trying to win against Panzer Pioneer. That's not happening.
sprinting into combat. Yeah, but the L640 should get away easily.
All right, and does he have any health upgrades for it? No, Ray has not gotten any upgrades for any of his forces.
Yeah, he didn't take.
Wait.
Oh boy,
No.
more!
All right. I heard these are the these were incredible in North Africa. So I understand why Ray wants to deploy so many.
Well, they are fast, they have a damage potential, and
Bazooka
Let's
squad
see.
reporting in.
All right, but 3 L6s, all with flamethrowers. Meanwhile, we got 3 bazooka teams and a 75 up. Oh no, not 75. It's a quad mount upgrade.
oh, I think he needs GMC upgrade. I think
Defend our victory point.
Ray is
We're
committing
losing.
everything. Like it won't be. I win the game by minute 20, or I will be dead.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Well, maybe
Again, I
the
think
half track with the quad is not a bad option, just to keep infantry at bay. Ray has no anti-infantry counter. He upgraded all the L640s into Flamer, has no so-called Panzerjäger on the
Enemy
field,
is
no
winning
heal
this
as
fight.
well.
MG fire, taking MG fire.
What all the L6s need is just a little opening. They just need one bazooka team or more just to be a little weak. And there it goes. They're pushing in the mid. Actually, the quad mount's doing some damage. Puts one down.
Yeah, no vibes, I feel. What will help against
Nothing.
infantry?
Sorry, chat. Again, my opinion was that the L6's armor was just too thick. Like it, as many people know, the L6 can take shots from even a Tiger tank or a Pershing. It's really thick armor, so I wasn't expecting the quad mount to have such, penetration.
They don't
but,
have
I'll
much
have to put that
armor.
into my calculation.
The saving
That's my
grace
joke,
for them
yeah.
is their small target size, right? Like nobody's able to hit them. Usually.
Yeah, their best armor's on the front at 50. They don't have a lot.
Nino, we're here.
But yeah, they're small, but they have a lot. They can do a lot of damage with their flamethrower. Engineer needs to retreat.
Might
Does
get
the
wiped.
Bazooka
Zook
team know
Squad
the
is
health
in
guard?
the position though. Four Zook Squads on the field. We have the Kadona now on the field. Getting heal.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Alright, let's
Actually,
see.
I feel like Reakly had he got the MG wipe, or the stolen MG got decrued. He has plenty of Zooks. Due to the heavy investment into L640s, Ray is on the clock. He will even lose the Panzer Pioneer.
It's done, Commander.
Again, great pick with the mortar carriage. Here comes the L6s.
Yeah, but the Zook squads are in position. Does he have the satchel? I don't
No.
know. But L640 has to run.
Weapon crew, take
No, he, unless I'm mistaken, has the white phosphorus shot looking at the unit.
Assault
He retreated,
half-tracks will
but
lead our boys to the front.
Reakly now going for
briefly looked at it.
pushing. If Reakly survives long enough, he has decent whip control, decent VP control. 6 more CP, or 5 more CP rather. Once the Pershing hits, Ray is toast. He has nothing.
Yeah,
He's
Ray
like
would be
ages
almost in the
away
exact.
from any meaningful tech up.
He would be almost in the exact same situation that Reakly was in the previous game, where he has a lot of stuff but not a lot of hard counters. Wait, I'm sorry. Is that Kone?
Reports of enemy movement near our victory
Yeah,
point.
Kadona in the back. Usually I'm a huge fan of it. Field heal and against MG is great. But there are not many targets.
Victory
Against
point has
moving
fallen
infantry
into
squads,
enemy control.
not the best unit.
Yeah. All right, victory point is now going to be back under Reakly's control.
Reakly is doing
Yeah.
well though. And the L640s didn't have the power spike that Ray hoped to get. The half track
point is
is
being lost.
dominating. However, we have the Panzer Jägers now on the field.
Yeah, I mean, right now the farthest Ray's getting is Assault Grenadiers through the middle, but Bazooka teams are now. Oh, actually, Bazooka team's running to engage that. That might be a nice little win for Ray. Engineer getting close for a satchel. Bazooka team might be able to finish an L6 here. He
Use
does.
our command points.
We're down to one Italian tank.
We have to
Code
pause
8.
for a second. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I will need to go into a be right back scenes. I have to break there because something is happening. Be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the delay. There were some behind the scene issues, but let's continue with this game. Oh boy,
Bazooka team knocked out an L6 and now trying to kill the artillery piece.
and that's a dead Kadona. Nope, he gets taken in time, so worst thing got avoided. But it's looking really bad for Ray. Bad. I was not looking for 1 second, and both yeah, and Ray frozen the tower. Wow, we could have waited 20 seconds.
Stand down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1-1. However, first of all, before we continue with the next game, congratulations, Reakly, for 1-1. However, it's technically a 2-1 because Reakly picked in game number 3 Pershing Battle Group again, but it was vetoed by Ray, which means he's not allowed to pick it. This game, Ray was like, fine, we will let it count because he never used anything from the battle group. But in game number 3, he used the Pershing call-in, even though the battle group was banned, and that's an admin loss.
Yeah.
So, even though Reakly just equalized the game, he gave away game number 3. Well, guys, it's an admin loss, and I don't see, like, if you make such a major mistake and Yeah, don't respect the vetoes. You get punished for that. I'm sorry about that. But first of all, I want to thank Greyshot for joining me. My next co-caster will be Daniel, so we will be back in a couple of seconds with Daniel. Thank you, Greyshot, for stepping by. Some final words?
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Alvadi. Honestly, these games have been great. So look, Reakly versus Ray, that first game was so intense. It was awesome. Can't wait to see the remaining games. Again, please, everyone in chat, stay for Daniel. Hopefully you guys enjoy the remaining games. And yeah, good luck to the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, see you around, my friend. Bye-bye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 4. If it lets me tap in. I love that when things don't go smooth. Here we go. Game number 4 between Ray and Reakly. After a short introduction, I will mention why that's game number 4 and not game number 3. We have Ray as USF, standard USF stuff, at least Ray special, and Reakly as the Wehrmacht. What is he doing, my dear friend Daniel?
Scouts
Oh, buddy, he's doing a relatively standard additional Pio grand opening. We do see a lot of Wehrmacht players favoring the third Pio, but this map isn't that big, so he can be. It's understandable that he might just want to get more grins out quickly.
Yeah. So to address the elephant in the room, why it's game number 4 and not game number 3, it's simple.
Heavy machine gun has been
Reakly
requisitioned.
or Ray banned Pershing for Reakly. However, as we saw in game number 2, he picked that. However, Ray was so nice and said, since he did use anything from this battle group, that's fine. However, in game number 3, he used the Pershing call-in, and that's obviously an admin loss.
Well, I'm going to defend Reakly here because, like I was just saying to Ovadi before we started up here, Reakly plays the same strategy over and over and over in auto match. And if you click the same button 1,000 times in a row, it's pretty hard for that 1,001st time to remember to not click that button. Pro tip for Reakly, if you watch the stream in the future, remove battle groups that are banned from your loadout.
Yes. Oh man, it makes me sad. And Reakly deserves all the trash talk that he's receiving now because he played in so many tournaments.
He's only played in like 10 tournaments, so how can you expect him to have figured out how to unequip battle groups? I mean, it's at least half a dozen menu clicks to remove a battle group, and I think that's a tough ask for some people.
Yeah,
this pile might go down here for Reakly. Really turbo and troop path through the MG, Scout, and Engineer fire. Yeah, easy loss there.
Now.
Oh, you were a couple of seconds ahead of me because I had a huge leg spike. I would catch up to...
Oh, weird. Oh, there it goes. It just hung.
Yeah, I catch up to live, so we should be synced up now. Pioneer bites the dust.
Yeah, and that I think is more significant of a loss than it might at first appear at this stage of the game. It's losing a Pio in... I'll back off from the mic until we fix the sound.
No,
here.
that's no
Losing
problem.
a Pio
I turned up my mic.
Okay.
It should be better now.
We have territory isolated.
Losing a Pio at this stage, look, he hasn't, if we look at the attack map, he has not capped. A lot of the map is not capped. And so losing that Pio is huge. It means that these two 16s in the middle are going to continue to go uncapped. Means he can't harass that plus 10 fuel in the corner. So, you know, we always joke about how losing Pios is part of the build, but that Pio loss in the build is usually a 6 or 7 minute play, not a 3-minute play.
Yeah. Also, chat says I'm good. So, especially on Langdrace and on Reakly's position, the bad side, as some would say, losing capping power
Commander,
is really not a good idea. So.
Yeah, and we're seeing him go officer quarters, so you know even more value out of those Vet 1 Pios that now won't be there for him. We'll see if Ray can take advantage of the officer quarters. I do think OQ is a viable build for sure, but it does mean you have to often deal with the half track without AT for a little. There's a small window. So if Ray's macro is good, which it tends to be, and he's got good fuel control, he might be able to get a half track out really quick, and I'm not sure that Reakly is going to have an answer for it in time, unless he also macros perfectly.
Yeah, I agree. However, Officer Quarters is getting more and more popular in this tournament. We basically saw it in every other game. And
I love it. I love having the Vet 1 Grant. It feels great to have the heals, to have the extra
That's
combat
our
power.
victory point. We're
It's very
losing it.
stable,
Yeah,
as long as you can deal with that early light vehicle.
I think against USF it's a better call than against Brit because yeah, the half track is strong, but it has less of a power spike potential than the Humber. So
Yeah, absolutely. It's not the Humber. It's not going to kill you on retreat like the Humber does.
yeah. So I think you can get away with it really well and try to get some advantages here. Even though against MG spam, getting extra ground is always really hard.
Yeah, and it's tough early for Wehrmacht. I mean, the Grens are pretty decent with Vet 1, but they're not the best at pushing in, right? They
Yeah.
want to sit behind cover. And with the scouts providing vision and the double engineer, which I really like from Ray, I think it's a really nice addition to this build. That he's one of the only guys who does the second engineer. But it's perfect for blocking flanks. They're very beefy early units with the 100 HP, more than the Grens. So yeah, I think this build's very strong from Ray, and the half track's already out. Meanwhile, we just have a finished up tier 2 from Reakly, so he could build like the Flak 30 now.
He needs to.
He also has Meanie for a Shrek.
Yeah, he needs to get the Flag 30 or the Shrek because he has no fuel for the 221.
Yeah, you're right. He's very far away. Maybe over looks like a minute with his current fuel income. So
Or he is.
he is decapping that upper left fuel, so that's really good. He needs to claw some kind of advantage back in this game. I think he's going to lose his cutoff.
Yeah.
Grabbing that left fuel is going to be the only thing that keeps him in this game at this point.
We now see the infamous Langres cutoff pin. But not
Oh, yeah.
from Wehrmacht,
MG
but
behind
from
green cover.
USF.
Yeah, how the tables have turned. The half track's a quad now, so Grand definitely gonna have to get home. He does have the fuel connected, which is crucial because we can see that fuel ticking up for Reakly. He's gonna be able to build the 221 if he wants, and it's often a good choice against something like the half track because you just don't want to chase it around the map with the flak.
Yeah. Yeah, Flak is on the field. Flak is great against MGs, it outranges them, but Reakly still has a tough time getting back on the map.
Yeah, it's going to be slow. I like the choice to target the M16 here instead before the MG because the M16 is really the thing he doesn't have an answer for on the flanks. So making it low HP, forcing it to be more careful around these Grens. Of course, Ray's got two engineers, so it will not be off the field for long.
Yeah, but it's some nice veterancy as well damage. Often, I think gives good damage, veterancy compared to, yeah, it's already close to Vet 1 or halfway.
Absolutely.
To Vet 1.
Yeah, anytime you're shooting at vehicles, you're doing more damage, I think, generally speaking. So, yeah, halfway to Vet 1 already, which is nice. And the 221 is coming out, so we'll see what he can do with it. There's already a Zook on the field. Ray with a good amount of manpower. Just these builds, you just don't lose that much. And I'm curious if we'll see another half track or looks like actually Advanced Logistics is his next purchase.
Ray is basically doing the script all over again. Every game is like that.
That's right. No one has an answer for this yet, so.
I have to say
We saw that
though,
one game last tournament. Oh, go ahead.
we saw people succeeding against that. Tushkan last tournament. I think Reakly
exactly
game
what I was
number
gonna
one
say.
was close. It just came down to some macro issues in the late game, but overall it worked really well.
Victory point is under attack.
It's
Yeah.
just what battle group do you ban, right? Do you ban advanced infantry, so the infantry horde is not base pinning you, or you ban the Pershing, so you have a late game fighting
Victory point is
chance?
under enemy control now.
Yeah, it's a tough call because I think, you know, the Pershing covers the biggest weakness of this US build, which is that it's not actually that great of a late game build, just because when you're so weapons team and Zook team, Zook squad reliant, everything can fall apart pretty quickly. Once a couple of your pieces are off the field, you know, you don't have any main lines, so you have no real snares, and you can really just get run off the map. And the Pershing fixes that in the late game, whereas the infantry assault gives you that momentum to just never even get to that point.
Yeah. Both really unpleasant things. Second flag is on the way, 2-1 is doing great work. Reakly is slowly recovering, but he's still really behind fuel-wise.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
Yeah, and I like this choice to not upgun the 2-1 yet. This map is small, so with the two flaks, it can pretty much control the center of the map against the M16 without the Panzerbuska. I'm never going to pronounce that right.
It's
Give
fine.
it to me one time in German. How do you say it?
Panzerbüchse.
It is Buxa. Okay,
Yeah.
Buxa. I have a mental block.
It's okay. It's like when everyone said Puma instead of Puma in Code 2. It's
Research completed,
it's not
Commander.
a
Well, that
huge
one I have
deal.
less of an understanding for because in English it's Puma. So I don't know why people want to call it Puma. But yeah, so we'll see what Reakly can do here with these flags. Great positioning. It looks like
A fuel
the
fleet is being seized by the
flak
enemy.
can't shoot the M16, but the M16 was able to shoot the flak there around the corner. I've never seen that interaction before.
Yeah. So MG42, Vet 2 already doing some god's work. Middle is really a mess game. We have a mortar pit up from Ray. Ray
I love
adjusting
how
his
far back
build.
it is too.
It's
That's great.
The enemy has taken
It will be-
territory
If
from
he
us.
wants another one, he can always put it further forward, but this way he's guaranteeing that like he can fight over that middle VP and that top VP, and you know, his opponent has to really commit to killing that. So I think really good positioning there.
Yeah.
Advanced Zooks. It's the next purchase here. Maybe a hedge against a Werble. Also just going to help against the 221.
Well, just I think most of Ray's build at this point is just autopilot, where he
Roach.
knows what to get and he does
Yeah.
it. I don't think he's doing much macro behind this, which obviously is not a bad thing, even though it sounds like that. But if you're so ahead and your build is basically built around grinding down your enemy, you don't really want to switch up the script there.
Beginning research.
No. Well, like we said, I mean, I think that game versus Tushkan, my take was that Ray was a little overconfident in this build because, well, when you get a 100 streak on auto match, it's, I think it's understandable to feel like you're pretty unstoppable. I mean, you are at that point. And not to take away from Tushkan's really good play in that game, but I don't think that Ray played that build optimally.
Yeah.
We dropped the enemy to 200.
And I have yet to see somebody have an easy time against this build when Ray's, you know, trying his hardest.
Research carried out.
Yeah, Brood War in chat pointing out Reakly might be, well, maybe embarrassed, maybe just stressed out from the fact that he had a win taken away. Certainly doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Panzerbüchse though, gets the half-track though. Zooks on the retreat. Half-track bites the
Yeah.
dust. Full retreat
Back our
from...
victory point. We're
Not full retreat from Ray. 50% retreat, but it will be through the full retreat. Two mortar pits are working away. Half-track could, or 2-1, could
victory
kill
point
those
has fallen
pits.
into enemy control.
Yeah, really good assault here. He smoked the other MG that he didn't flank.
Yeah, he's
I
utilizing
think he's-
smoke bombs really, really nice.
Near a victory point.
Yeah, might be able to kill this mortar pit. Pushing the MG up really far. He's got Gren, so he can merge.
Germans are down to
Not able to get a
200
flank on that
points.
MG,
Keep
but
it
the
up.
single pile might get into the building. I don't know that will help
They
enough.
cut us off.
Might just die to the side gunners.
They just took out one
But
of our
good push,
flank
gets the pit.
We will lose an MG42 there. Was staying around way too long with little HP. But Zooks not getting the connection there. Will he merge and stay? No, he's retreating. Yeah.
He should. I think he should have, honestly. He's behind in this game pretty badly. And neither of these Zook squads are Vet 1, so there was no white phosphorus coming in. He definitely could have stayed there. I think a bit of a panic evade. Or
Oh, the
panic
flak
retreat,
though.
rather.
The suppression is so good. And okay, that's something I had not on my bingo card. Command P4 called it Desperation P4.
Man, against these Zooks, this is not going to do it.
Nah,
I don't
man.
think.
He won't do much with it. That's true desperation. Change my mind.
Yeah, it just doesn't have great
Yeah.
anti-imp DPS. I mean, yeah.
The enemy has been defeated.
GG.
That was not even close. That was a massacre, man. Ray even
Yeah,
has
it's
a
like he called
positive
it and it
KD.
Yeah, I think he realized, oh my god, I can't get the tiger now, and then he quit.
Well, 3-1 for Mr. Ray.
Well, I'm
What
kind
a-
of upset with Reakly now. I would have liked to have cast a second game, and that the fact that he picked a band battle group kind of taken the fun out of it for me.
Yeah, sadly, kind of anticlimactic last game.
No kidding.
But what can I say, man? Rules are the rules.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.